Good Friday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV, the internal combustion engine age YouTube channel. Talks about my cars and trucks and motorcycles and where's the SUVs, right? Wow. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Friday morning conversations on my Ice Age YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in if you're a new subscriber or just kind of watching me. And wow, I'm down here in Tennessee. At the last minute, I made the decision to head to Tennessee because I have a F450 dually truck sitting down here at a body shop now close to a month. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been over a month since I came down with that F450 truck and I hit a deer. And being I didn't have any heavy duty truck, I couldn't bring back my big trailer. So I'm back down here getting that truck, and it won't be a long stay, I don't think, because I usually come down more like on a Wednesday evening and try to make it a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I left last night, so it's more of maybe just a 2-day stay, but just beautiful down here as always. Kind of humid, kind of warm. My back area looks like it's still in good order too. I made this whole back area for my mother-in-law, and wow, the plants really have come in. That's great. So the air looks good. Yeah. I'll put it in my coffee. Oh my gosh. Hey, there's the kid. There's Kiefer boy going to the bathroom in front of you. So, wow. Wow, kid. Here, let me have him. Here you go. See if you, my coffee's so hot. This is so funny that we're having challenges. I had ice in my refrigerator down here, but yeah, I got the collection of cars down here and motorcycles. Mother-in-law is kind of getting tired of this, so I got to get some stuff out of here. She's kind of feeling like her house is turning into my house. So, get my coffee. I like putting ice cubes in my coffee. And anyways, and all the other dogs are up north. But we got Kiefer boy here, who was pretty model coming down with the Ford Power Boost. The kid's stuck between the bikes. This is pretty classic. Hey, look at the Fast Johnny. Wow. That bike is so cool looking. I just think it's a really cool looking bike. It's a Street Glide. And there's the kid's Street Bob. Oh, here we go. The Lowrider ST was supposed to maybe replace, but that ain't happening. And then all the Indian collection, which how often are we bragging about the Indian collection? Yeah, don't be biting my feet. Oh, he's looking for his little cone. So, wow, the Ford Power Boost. Talk about an incredible truck. This truck just did phenomenal. If you watch some of my short videos or like a whole video yesterday, this truck with that adaptive and Blue Cruise combination, this truck just did phenomenal. And I just can't brag enough about this truck, the Ford Power Boost. If I'm out there and looking for a nice truck, I'm telling you, this truck is borderline a 3/4 ton truck. How often I talked about that? Yeah, does that mean another one bites the dust? That's what I thought to myself this morning. The conversations will be another one bites the dust. This past week, I've kind of had my different themes. We had the X box, or the X conversations about Elon Musk, change out to Twitter. Then we had we're being played. Then you're being left behind. Then I give up. And I thought to myself, hey, keep the same theme going this week. We'll say another one bites the dust. So what made me think of that? Well, it was actually the car theme. I was reading last night that Volkswagen is ending the Volkswagen GTI ICE vehicle. 2026, the Volkswagen GTI will be all electric. So I thought to myself, wow. Another one bites the dust. And I even thought to myself, how many vehicles are we going to witness in our times? This is classic. Can't tie the dog up. So now she's over here trying to finagle, putting the water container in. Yeah, we know these stories of the kids. Yeah, so I don't know what that's all about. But anyways, I thought to myself, we're going to be able to bites the dust over the next good 5 years. I would say it's a 5-year. I don't think it's 10 years. I just think we're already seeing the Dodge Challenger. This Dodge Gold Rush package. Wonder what anybody thinks this thing would be worth. What do you think this thing would be worth like next year at this time when people can no longer buy these cars from the factory? I'd love to hear somebody's prediction of Dodge Challenger wide body Gold Rush red eye package. 1 of 34 paint theme. It has like 2,800 miles on it. For the most part, it's flawless for the most part. And I wonder what people think this would be worth. What would somebody offer me here in the next year? Then I got the Dodge Charger. But the whole point is another one bites the dust. We know right now the Dodge Challenger product, whether it's the Hellcat product or the 392 Scat Pack product, this body style, which has made a long run from 2008, pretty incredible 15-year run, this one bites the dust. No more. And the Charger as well. Now, on the Ford side, it's interesting how the Mustang isn't going to bite the dust. Isn't that something puzzling that Ford, on one aspect, has gone kind of heavy in the electric vehicle market, but in the other aspect, they're not abandoning the ICE market, and they're keeping the Mustang here. Yeah, they're keeping the Mustang. I had one of those. I had two of those. Yeah, hard to believe, right? Yeah, a year ago at this time, you'd have seen two GT500s sitting in here. So, well, maybe. Yeah, I guess that's probably about right. Anyways, we're gonna see in how the manufacturers continue to just get rid of the Ice Age, and we're gonna witness on how some of our favorite vehicles will be no longer. I know some people would say, well, but you know what? The electric vehicles will replace ICE vehicles, and long term, it'll be just as much fun. And you know, I don't know. I mean, there's no doubt electric vehicles are cool, they're neat, but the throaty, real exhaust, internal combustion engine, you just can't miss that. But here's the point: Ford, they're showing Ford's latest numbers, and Ford is getting killed. I mean, Ford is getting killed on the electric vehicle. And what Jim Farley's claiming is, I'm going to try to set my tripod up here so you don't get sick with me walking around. And so Jim Farley's presentation is that it's the Elon Musk problem. I mean, Elon Musk is now giving away the electric vehicles. So yes, Jim Farley's claiming, hey, you know, we've taken a big hit. People aren't buying these electric vehicles like we thought they would. And their sales are down, and their losses are basically more than double what they predicted. Production's way off. Now they're thinking 2026. So for Ford right now, the EV side is killing them. But they separated the two divisions. But hey, guess what made them all their money? Yeah, I've got my tripod on it. The F-150 trucks, the SUVs, the big vehicles, the gas guzzlers. The ICE vehicles are making Ford all its money. EVs making them lose tons of money. So for us Ice Age enthusiasts, I just think to myself, let's go through the list right now. And it's not that long, I don't think, but somebody else could weigh in. But right now, the Camaro, it's over, right? So for the Camaro, that's Ice Day is coming to an end. I already mentioned the Challenger and the Charger. That Ice Day is coming to an end. It's come to an end. The Volkswagen GTI, that Ice Age has come to an end. And I'm sure somebody else out there could weigh in on how many more other ICE vehicles are being discontinued. So, but I think really we're going to see it kind of magnify itself and jump dramatically more. I would say probably like 2027, 2028. I think there's still a good 4 to 5 years before we just see much more of a radical trend of the Ice Age disappearing in front of our eyes. So for Ford, their challenge is the expense. It's too expensive. I mean, Ford, Jim probably tell you, yeah, the consumers just can't justify the price for electric vehicle. But at the same time, I think there's a lot of people out there that just can't justify buying an electric vehicle. They just aren't there. They don't see it. They don't see it. Just like for me, if I would have driven the F-150 Lightning black truck down here last night, we wouldn't have made it in record time. We would have had to pull over and charge the vehicle. Because that vehicle is going to go about 250 miles for us to charge it. And this is close to like a 380-mile trip. So I would have to definitely stop and charge one time. Which, not radical. I mean, it would have, if we could have timed it with food and everything else, it probably would have been okay. So in that aspect, without towing a trailer, but here's the problem. You see this trailer behind me? I got to take this trailer back. And this F-150 Power Boost is bringing that back. Now, if I had the F-150 Lightning truck, if you watch my video from last summer, June of last year, you'll see a whole motorcycle video trailer, I should say motorcycle trailer video, not even a big trailer by any means, very light trailer, 3,500 pounds. And you'll see how challenging that was to pull that trailer with a F-150 Lightning truck. So, and a kid, she's driving that F-450 back. I mean, for me, that F-450 truck, that single cab, pulling these trailers, I've done it numerous times now, long distance. I can't stand it. This F-150 Power Boost is much more luxurious and more enjoyable to ride, and this thing's going to pull that thing like nothing. I did a 12K tow video with this thing this past, I guess, winter when I towed my bigger car hauler, and this thing it's just incredible. So the point is, electric vehicles are going to take the ice age from us, and sadly, the manufacturers and all the green agenda activists, they're accomplishing one step at a time of this playing out in front of our eyes. And I was reading also last night about how the IRA, the Inflation Reduction Act, just now, the states are just now going to start qualifying for that money, billions of dollars, that's going to be handed out by the federal government, as long as the state signs up for the IRA plan. So the IRA plan for the consumer is, if you've got an old, outdated air conditioning system that maybe costs you $16,000, whatever it may be, you can get up to $8,500 monies to be put towards that new air conditioning heating system for your home. Which that's pretty good. I mean, in all reality, I know I beat up the Inflation Reduction Act, but here it's already been signed. It's already happening. So, I mean, the taxpayers' money is going to pay for all this stuff, so why not just use it? So here's the thing. If you live in the right state, the correct state that's applied to be part of this IRA, the new Green Deal, basically, you can get some great assistance and help on updating your house to be more green agenda efficient. And even appliances. So if you want to replace that gas stove everybody's talking about, you can get like $850 or something like that credit towards buying a new electric stove. And I mean, so there's just a list of things that this Inflation Reduction Act is going to do to help people financially be able to update their home with newer, more efficient appliances. And if you are not in a certain income, you can receive up to like $16,000 of this monies for. This is classic. Here I am on a YouTube video in the morning. The kid that goes to the gym, the kid that rides Harley Davidson motorcycles, the kid sitting on the tailgate of his truck, and she can't get off the tailgate to walk about 20 feet to get the dog food. We'll get to that just in a moment, kid. So anyways, but here's what's really interesting. Apparently, Ron DeSantis kicked this to the curb. So if you're a Floridian and you want this Inflation Reduction Act assistance money to help update your air conditioning system, like my brother in Florida, he needs a new air conditioning system. And it's going to cost him like $8,000 or $9,000. He just doesn't have the money. I've offered to try to do some things, but he's just like, nah. So he's just making it work right now. But here's the point. Since Ron DeSantis doesn't want to be any part of the Biden administration's green agenda, he didn't sign off on it. So not only is he missing out on the Inflation Reduction Act, he's also missing out on $346 million of federal monies that could be used for assistance for those people living in Florida. I wonder what that's all about. I mean, why would you do that? I mean, the bill's been passed. I mean, it's already, it's water under the bridge. People are going to benefit from all this big time, and why shouldn't you? If your tax dollars are going towards paying for this stuff, why shouldn't you be enriched to help yourself make your home more updated and I guess a better environment, I should say. Oh, here's the kid hanging out. Let me go over here and get the kid some dog food. What happened? Oh, they're biters, aren't they? Yeah. These German Shepherds are just biters. I mean, these dogs here, there's such a fine line of this dog turning out to be a really good dog. But this dog really is borderline. You can't control. I mean, people give up German Shepherds, I bet you, more than you realize, because they just don't understand on how challenging they are to properly raise them. I mean, they're basically bred to attack people. That's why I never had one in all reality. So why did I buy one of those, right? So what are we gonna do down here, right? What is our agenda? I gotta go get the Ford F450 truck. I gotta get this truck in to get the oil change. Yeah, look at this. This truck has close to 6,000 miles on it. Never had an oil change. I know some people are like, are you kidding me? Well, that's, hey, buddy, what's going on? Hi. You want to come bite me? Is that what you're going to do now? You want to come bite me? Yeah, probably. So anyways, my good friends at Friendship Ford are going to get me in. I mean, I called them yesterday right before I left, and they're like, you're going to get me in today at noon. Hey, watch my truck. You're going to like get my truck all, something's going to happen to it. So, anyways, but if somebody watched my channel, they'd be like, you waited 6,000 miles for you to change the oil? Well, you know what? I got a lot of vehicles. I guess the engine blows up and blows up. But yeah, I mean, I would normally change about 3,000. A lot of people do it 1,000 miles. But hey, I guess I'm the new green agenda junkie, being that I'm following the guidelines of you don't want to have the carbon footprint of oil being wasted. I mean, that's all it's about. So manufacturers figured how to beat the carbon footprint. Just extend all the oil changes out in these cars and just roll the dice that if the motor blows up, so what? It's better than paying all the carbon footprint, heavy penalties for not building cars that are in that guideline of the carbon footprint. It's all about the carbon footprint. Yeah, yikes. My gosh. All right. Anyways, just wanting to stay in tune with my subscribers and people that follow my channel, and just kind of thought I'd make a quick video here before we go get breakfast and run out and start doing our things. And what am I taking back, right? And this trailer here will hold 4 motorcycles, which that's pretty cool, isn't it? So the question is, let's go over here. What are we going to take back? Well, we got 2, 3, 4, we got 5 in here. So, geez, if I took 4 bikes back, garage would pretty much be empty. But here's the dilemma. We got 2 other vehicles here that we're going to have to come back a whole another trip with my wife and I and the daughter in one vehicle to take those back up north. Yeah, apparently my mother-in-law claims that a lot of the landscaper people and contractors, they're fixated on these vehicles here. Apparently they like to come over and stand in the driveway and look at the cars and trucks. I don't know all about that story, but apparently that's what's going on, and she doesn't like that, so she feels like you gotta get these things out of here because it just invites the intruders to my house. Like, okay, in the $1 million neighborhood. And what goes on in this neighborhood, believe it or not, people have to park their cars in the garage because otherwise people show up and break into them. Where are we? I mean, in today's society, what is going on, man? I mean, what is going on? People are scared to park their cars in front of their homes because people show up and break into them at nighttime. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow is all I can say. Yeah, whatever. Hey, if it's insured, let it get stolen. Let them take it. Take it. Insurance company has to get you a new one, right? All right, up there. Got too many things to do down here. Don't have a lot of time. So I appreciate you watching my channel. Stay tuned for the next adventure. What will be the next adventure for me down here in Tennessee? What do I do next, right? Everybody, thanks for watching. God bless. Stay safe. And have a great day.